Oh my God, you guys, hello! This is my first YouTube video as a full-time content creator. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Samantha. I do fitness, fashion, and beauty for women over 50, and I've been doing it for 10 years. I went on my Instagram and I said, you guys, what do you want to see for my first YouTube in like months? And I gave you guys 3 options, and everybody was like, we want to see your hair journey, your menopausal hair loss, thinning journey, all the things that you do. And so I said, great, let's do it. So today I'm going to be showing you all my tips, my tricks of what I've learned since going into menopause and losing 40% of my hair. Saddest thing ever. I didn't mind the hot flashes, all the other things that happen in menopause, but my hair, losing 40% of my hair has been the hardest ever. So I'm still struggling with my hair, but let me show you all the tips, all the tricks that I use to save what's left of my hair and make it look the best that I can. So let's get started. First things first, I went into menopause at age 51. I'm now 56. And the hair loss started probably around 51, 52. But by the time I was 53, I was like losing all my hair. The scalp was so thick and my hair was thinning so much. It is probably the most depressing thing that happens to women in menopause, because as a woman, and part of being feminine is having hair, especially as hair is your thing. Like, hair has always been my thing since I was a little girl, curling it, cutting it, styling it, dyeing it, all the things. So first of all, I have dark hair. Naturally, I have brown hair and I do bleach it. That actually helps kind of build up my hair to make it look a little bit thicker, but my hair is thin, thin, thin. So today I didn't really do much to my hair. I didn't make it big for you guys. I just tried to come here like average, like my everyday that I wear, so you guys can see what the real hair is actually like. But I wanted to talk about my tips and tricks for what I do to make my hair as big and as thick as possible. Okay, first things first, you're going to need a vitamin, a hair vitamin. I don't care what kind, but get like Viviscal is really good, and so is Nutrafol. Nutrafol is really expensive. Okay, it's like $88 for 3 months. So not even for, I think, like a month's supply. It's very, very expensive. So Viviscal is a little bit less expensive. And then I also have this by Actonis Hair and Scalp. This is a dual treatment. Half of it is for your scalp and the other half is it for your hair. And this is by Hair Max. So whatever you're gonna do, get a hair vitamin. I wouldn't even consider a gummy. I'd say spend money on a good hair vitamin. That would be number one. And you're gonna wanna use that every single day. The second thing I have, and now this is a little controversial because it's very, very expensive. This is the Hair Max. It's a laser band. And what it actually does is it stimulates hair growth with these lasers. You have all these lasers. You put it on your hair like this, and then it turns on, and you keep it on your head for like 90 seconds. It's so easy. I wear this in the morning. Sometimes I do it twice, even though you're only supposed to do it once a day. And then you kind of like move it to get all of the parts of your head. This is so very expensive, but if you can afford something like this, I would recommend getting one of these. I have been using it for at least a year and a half. They also have the laser baseball cap. That's even more expensive, but I like the idea of just like wearing a baseball cap like watching TV rather than wearing that. Now, those are some things that I think you're just going to want to use every single day, okay? That's just going to help build up that hair. So for me, the thing that makes me the most upset is this scalp showing. That makes me feel the worst. Also, I have parts in the back of my hair that split open and you can see my scalp. I live in San Francisco. It's so windy, so you can see my scalp all the time. That's the most horrifying thing to me. Yes, I said horrifying because that's actually how I feel about it. I hate it. It makes me feel insecure. A lot of things don't make me feel insecure. All the things that I've gone through in my life, all the menopausal things, all things with my body, but like for my hair, for some reason, it makes me very insecure. So this is a must for everybody. This is a Boldify hairline powder. It pops open like so. You have the powder here, and then it comes with a little puff on the other end. And you literally just dip this into the powder and then like put it right over your part. I like to go all the way in the back. I also use Me Cosmetics. I'll link everything below. You guys can decide. Me Cosmetics is more expensive. It's a fancier product. You get a lot more of the actual product than this little guy, but you know, I want to give you guys options, all the different price points for you, because not everybody is like up here with all the money in the world. So if you have the money to spend, I'd say get the Hair Max, and also Me Cosmetics is really good. But if you have less money to spend, Boldify, got to have it, got to have it. You can fill in all this area right here, which I'm not going to fill in for you guys today. I have lots of videos on it. I'll link them somewhere here. But, you know, filling that in if you're going to be wearing your hair back in a sleek ponytail or anything like that, because I used to always wear my hair in a top knot, but I can't anymore because it's so thin. But if I do, I'm definitely using Boldify. There's also dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is a godsend for us thin, fine, menopausal hair ladies. I have this one from Briogeo. It's called Style and Treat Dry Shampoo Puff. What I like about it is it's got the puff and the powder is right inside of it. You can literally just put it on your hair like that and then go like this with your hair and put it all over your hair, and we'll give it body. Thin hair girls know that we need dry shampoo in our life. I mean, there's no way we're not using that. Another great dry shampoo is the Living Proof one. I didn't bring that out with me. Living Proof does a great one. I will link everything below. This is called Style on Steroids by Color Wow. This is so good. It'll make your hair so, so big. So these are like products that I think everyone should have if they have thin hair. This is Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray, Lock-In Moisture. This is so cheap. It's like $8 on Amazon. This is more expensive, but this is so good. You can also use it as a heat protectant, and you can use it if you curl your hair. Now, I do love curling my hair, but because my hair is so thin and fine, I'm so constantly worried about breakage. So I'm very careful not to use a curling iron or heat. If I do, I will use a heat protectant. But personally, I feel like if you have very thin, fine hair, putting nothing on your hair is the best. Any little thing that you can put on your hair can weigh it down. So you have to be very, very careful. Another thing, this is Nioxin or Minoxidil, whatever you guys, Rogaine. This actually does work to grow your hair, but the problem with this is that it gives me like a film on my hair. And girl, if my hair even touches a little bit of dampness, the whole thing will fall. So I put this on my roots and my hair is like greasy. So I'm like, I can't even use this unless I wear it at nighttime before I go to bed and I know I'm going to shower in the morning. That's an inconvenience, okay? But Minoxidil, what does work? Now, I'm going to go to my doctor and talk about doing oral Minoxidil. I know that Alloy does that. MIDI Health does that. I'm thinking about doing a video on Alloy and MIDI Health and trying to help you guys who don't have menopause specialists where you live, so you can do it all online. It's actually really quick. You just upload a photo ID. Some take insurance, and some actually are cheaper than your insurance. So anyway, that's another story. We'll get to that later. Let's just talk about plain maintenance. I just use a very basic shampoo. This is Living Proof Full Shampoo, adds fullness and volume. I love this. Any clarifying shampoo, you don't want to weigh your hair down. Even thickening shampoos sometimes weigh your hair down. Thin, menopausal, fine-haired women, we know that we can put nothing on our hair. I get so many brands reach out to me and they're like, hey, we want to send you that. I was like, I don't want anything. Like literally, I put anything on my hair, it will fall. I have to be so careful. There are times that I'll style my hair and I'll say, oh, I want to try a new root lifter. And I'll put it in my hair and my hair is a hot mess, greasy. I have to wash the whole thing up and start all over again. There's nothing worse. So I will say for thin, fine-haired women, the less you wear in your hair, the better. That means a very light shampoo, like the conditioner. I mean, I have the Living Proof conditioner and I only put it on the ends. I do not even get it near the scalp. Get everything away from the freaking scalp, my girls, okay? Your hair is gonna be way down. So like a leave-in conditioner, I mean, I use Salt Air, but literally the tiniest bit. Also DP Hue has a great one. The tiniest bit when I get out of the shower, like just right on the ends, and then I comb my hair. And now let's talk about a brush. This is kind of going out of order, but I'm just looking at everything I have here. This is a wet brush. If you have fine, thin, menopausal hair, look how beat down this one is. I need to get a new one. You have got to get a wet brush. It doesn't pull out your hair. It doesn't rip out your hair. It doesn't hurt. Wet brush, life game changer, especially for menopausal thin-haired babes. And then again, the tiniest bit of a leave-in conditioner. Just the tiniest bit. Do not let anything weigh your hair down. So if you're not going to put anything in your hair, you're like, well, how am I going to dry out my hair? you're gonna use a really good blow dry brush. This is from Lange. This is the volume brush, and it actually gives your hair more volume. I love it. It's got like a rotating cord. I think this is about $80, so it's not cheap, 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 but it's so much better than the other ones that I've tried. It's a really nice one. It's got cool shot. It's got 3. It's got high, low, cool, and off. I love this. It comes with this cool protectant. It's got this cool shaped barrel, and this is what makes it give your hair volume because you can get right under there. Speaking of hair tools, this is the big daddy. This is the Mac daddy. This is the volume. I will link a video of me doing the volume here. I've done a few videos on this. Basically, it's this waffle print like crimper that you put under your hair. It makes your hair look big. I only use this on special occasions. So on my birthday, or if I'm doing a brand deal, or if I'm doing something for Sephora, or if I'm doing like an event in San Francisco and I want my hair to look big, this is a game changer. If you have fine, thin, menopausal hair, this is, oh my God, you guys, I'm just realizing if you only could do 2 things, it might be these 2. A really good hair vitamin, forget all the products. The products aren't even that great. A really good hair vitamin, and then this. I'm telling you guys that this crimper goes in, you put it underneath your hair so your natural hair falls on top of it so you don't see the waffle print. Everything is going to be linked below. You can shop everything now from YouTube. Did you guys know this? You don't even have to go outside of YouTube. Everything will be shoppable, but I'm going to add my Amazon store, and I'll try to upload most of this to my Amazon store too, so you guys can shop from Amazon if you prefer, because some people just like Amazon. They're just like, it's easy, we know it, we trust it. Or you can use my Shop My. I know a lot of people like the Shop My, so I'll put my Shop My in the bottom bar. I forgot I had the Stripes Inside Edition. So I'm taking all the medications. I am not playing. I'm taking everything and anything because this is my hair. Oh, there's also this. This is Boldify hair fibers. And I guess in an emergency, if you want your hair to like build up, it actually creates fibers. I think this would be better for somebody. Do I still have dry shampoo in my hair? Probably. I can't see. I don't have my readers on. This would be probably for someone who has really severe hair loss. But for me, again, this would only be a special occasion because I don't like putting anything in my hair to weigh it down. Even a fake hair fiber, which would make it look bigger. I just don't like the feel of anything weird in my hair. Like literally the only thing I really put in my hair is a hairspray. And then I do like the tiny bit of the leave-in conditioner, but like the tiniest bit. Oh, and because I bleach my hair, I do on these frizzies right here, I do put a little bit of Olaplex, the oil, and I'll link that below because, I mean, I have a little bottle that'll last me for like 100 years because I use the tiniest bit. When you have fine, thin, menopausal hair, your product needs to be the smallest smalls. Another thing that I would recommend, this is called the Veos brush. It's one of those bougie boar hair bristle brush. I'll link it below. This is to help you like pull the grease out of the top of your hair into the bottom of your hair so you can wash your hair less. Now, because I have fine menopausal hair and I work out every day, I have to wash my hair every day. I know every hairstylist is like, girl, don't do it. This brush, it's really beautiful. It also feels really good. It's like a beautiful massage feeling. It's kind of painful a tiny bit just because it's all scalp, baby. You're not feeling any hair. You know what I mean? Because there is no hair. My hair is so thin. But I'm going to stop saying that because I don't want to manifest even more thinner hair. Hair is thick, 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 thick. I've done a lot of research on vitamins, and I definitely think you need to take a multivitamin and iron. Now, iron for some people will get you constipated, so you have to make sure you get a non-constipating iron pill, also vitamin D. But I find that with these, they have everything in them already. So I mean, I drink my coffee every day, which I must have, and then I have to have like a hair vitamin. Okay, so those would be the ones that I recommend the most. I could literally talk about this subject forever. Because this is my first video back on YouTube, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information. I don't want to go through like all the things with you because I have many other videos on YouTube that I'll link here that are older, but the tutorial on how to use this is like a must-have. This is actually the petite one. It's small. It's small because my hair is so thin. Okay, look, like the ponytail is like, it's like nothing. So you don't need like big, you know, you don't need big barrels or you don't need like the mega one. They have a bigger one of this, depending on your hairstyle. But I'm assuming if you clicked on this video, you have fine, thin, menopausal hair, right? Another thing that I cannot live without, I've probably done like so many videos. This is a Sleepytie. I've done probably 20 videos on Instagram and TikTok. If you guys don't follow me there, Stung by Samantha, hello. This is a Sleepytie. It's supposed to hold a blowout. I use it at night after I have clean hair. I spray a little bit of hairspray in my hair to get a grip, or style on steroids. This stuff is so good. Comb it through with my wet brush and then tie this up on my hair. There's so many videos of how this actually works. I have so many YouTube shorts on this. On Instagram, I have a whole playlist. If you guys don't follow me there, I have a whole playlist on hair, on TikTok too, and which will show you how I use this. I cannot live without it because I don't want heat damage. I wake up, my hair looks so big and beautiful. But again, for this video, for the sake of this video, I just wore my hair how it looks every day. Like, this is just the average every day. What can I do? And I'm trying to embrace. If there are things that can help you, then I think we should use them. I know losing your hair can be one of the most horrifying things for a woman to go through, especially when you associate your hair with your femininity and then you have to cut it all off. Well, I didn't cut my hair, I'm not going to, but you feel like you have to cut it off because it's so thin. And my hairstyle is always like, cut it off because it's so thin. But I'm like, no, I like it. I'm just gonna put a little bit more hairspray on it right now. I like pull my hair up, I push, and then I do like that number. I can't see what I'm doing because, like I said, I don't have my readers on. And I'm out of touch with YouTube videos. I'm so used to doing like TikTok where I can see, but you get the idea. I'm not cutting my hair. I don't want to cut my hair, but you know, I will say you got to do a lot of things if you want to keep the hair going. But you know what? I think it's worth it. Invest in this beautiful brush or get that scalp massage in. I love this brush. Let me do a quick breakdown. I just want to break down. If you had to only get a few things, must have this Nutrafol, any hair vitamin. I don't care which one you get. Okay, that's a must. Okay, and then this is a must. It's a must. The Boldify to fill in that scalp right there so it's not so bright. This. So these are the must. These would be, if you had to get 3 just to like live your best life with thinning hair, it would be these 3. Okay, so that's it for today. I could literally talk about hair for hours and hours and hours, but again, this is my first YouTube video back in the game. I'm so scared. I've been gone for so long. I've been on the TikTok and Instagram world, but I'm back to YouTube. If you guys didn't know, watch my video from a couple of weeks back where I talk about how I got laid off. Hope you guys like this. I need you to comment. Tell me what you guys use, because I'm just here alone. This is what I've discovered after dealing with this for 4 or 5 years. I don't tease my hair, I don't back on my hair, but I know that some of you guys might. So put all your recommendations for thin, fine-haired ladies so we can all help each other. Like this video and comment. Commenting is the most important thing because it pushes the video up so more women over 50 have thin, fine menopausal hair and who are struggling can finally get some help. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys being here. For all of you guys who've been here for 10 years or from the get, like, thank you so much. I love you. And let's keep helping women in menopause. Shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. Bye. I know, it's not much, but it's mine.